football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now. Past the 60, past the 60. Ready?
They'll start on the ground with Singleton. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go.
They'll go right back to Singleton. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
70 Red, Cougar Knight, 79, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
70 Timberwolves. Trap 60, trap 60.
They are going for it. It's Ward. That's going to be caught. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Warrior 70, Viking 18.
Play action. Ward. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Throwing again is Ward. The pressure there got to him. He hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready up.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 Lions, Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
To the air again. Ward. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They're going to go. It's Ward. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Titans first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, This has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll run with Singleton. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
79 Brock. Ready? Chap 60. Chap 70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer. Warriors 70.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in. Don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready? Viking 18.
Now it's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Joey Sly on now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. That's to the left side and caught by Noel. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Back to throw. That one caught by Noel. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
A run down on 2nd down. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
A gain of 3 on
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Viking 18. Warriors 70.
He'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the set. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll spin his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 69. 18. Pioneer. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They'll throw here on 3rd. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Titans will take over at their own 14-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Perfect. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Off play action, it's Ward. Caught downfield by Robinson. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
1st and 10.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Dragon 60.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Viking. 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Here's Ward now on 2nd down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down for Tennessee.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trap 50. Trap 50. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. Ready, right?
Ward to throw again. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
That is going to be called in. He's got it. Tim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On 4th down, Jack Browning is on to punt. Back deep for Tennessee, Jim DK. This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready? Not check, Panthers, go!
Here's Singleton. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second and 7.
Three! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit, because that one went nowhere.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Mustang Knights Warriors, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Wyatt. Ready?
They snap it to Ward. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
Here we go, set. 19, track 60.
In motion now. It's Collins. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this. And his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On first down, they'll start out with Singleton. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Come on. Hey! Press all 80.
They'll go again here with Singleton. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready! Gravity Lions! Ready!
From the gun, here's Ward. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Top low 18. Here we go. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. Three, go.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singleton. They'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down. The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This a 48-yard attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. the gun. He'll throw to the left side into the hands of Collins. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. They'll turn and hand this one off. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Texans, first down. A 28-yard gain.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught to the goal line and in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return, it's Tim DK. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
On the jump. 18, pioneer. Dragon 60. Top 19. Top 19. Ready.
On first down, it's Ward. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Titans go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Tough running there. He's up to the 32. Cordell Flott is there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get forward for about a yard. A terrific interior performer, Jeffrey Simmons, on the stop.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Texas first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Texans.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the Texans first down.
Back to throw. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. This is intercepted. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Titans.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it, and boy, did he ever.
Sly now for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Titans will extend this third quarter lead.
Titans 31, Texans 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. Right back to the air following that pick six. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
16 yards. And the Texans first down.
Slot man in motion right.
16 yards.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Schultz. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
40-yard line.
On second down, they'll run. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. He'll look to throw. That one caught by Schultz, the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Slot man in motion right. In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pick up of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. The 14-yard line.
In motion now, it's Collins. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 3. And the Texans are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
And the Texans first down.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Jim Radike now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on, 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The work the middle here with Singleton. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions. Ready.
Running is Singleton. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
So, back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 8.
Like it.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up third and 7.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. And this ball incomplete on third down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get 4 here to the 24-yard line. Here's a second and 6. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and 1.
Brings up third and 4.
In motion now, it's Collins. They'll throw here on third and short. Now deep ball here for Collins. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be caught.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. In motion now, it's Collins. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll throw out of the gun. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 18, Pioneer, Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates.
On first down, Ward. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right with this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. It's second down. Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle. He's got the tight end, Schultz. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Texans first down.
He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8 from the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 2. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This one caught by the back out of the backfield, and he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Texans first down.
They'll run former K-State product too small. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Touchdown, Texans. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here's DK. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Get up,
They'll start on the ground with Singleton. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Come on, set. 19, 18. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. This is 1st and 10. Here's Vaughn. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll swing this out wide to Vaughn. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
This crowd trying to be a factor, getting very loud now. It's 3rd and 5. In motion now, it's Collins. He's got his tight end, it's Schultz. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. From the 50, he'll set up to throw.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Texans.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. And the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Nashville, we say good night, everybody.